Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to make hopefully short vlog about the journey to the concert of 𝐓𝐸 Premonition World Tour 2024, and this location was in Canada. Never really thought that I was going to be going to Canada for a concert, but here we are, we've gone it, and I want to share a little bit of the highlights and experience throughout this wonderful, somewhat tiring weekends. So this concert was on October 18th. After the concert happens, there's just almost never enough time to get through all the pictures, all the videos, and get everything put together and post. I don't know, everything just gets to be so hectic and exhausting. So we pretty much left on the 17th, day before the concert, very early from Ohio, and we have met up with my good friend Sarah and kept on going on a journey to, I guess at first, one of the first stops was Niagara Falls. All right, we are stopping by at Niagara Falls. It is coldish. And Miss Sarah over here joining us. Okay, so we are walking, sister here, and then a few others. And so tomorrow's the concert, but today we had a little more time stopping by Niagara Falls for the evening view with the lights. The trip has been quite long, honestly, but we are excited. Time we arrived in Niagara Falls much more later. It was like after 8ish p.m., so it was already dark, which also gave us a great view of the lights from the Niagara Falls. So we've taken plenty of pictures, all kinds of pictures pretty much all over the place and of the falls. So it was very, very beautiful. We were definitely exhausted, and I think actually before we went to Niagara Falls, we went to have a dinner at a Korean restaurant, and then we went to Niagara Falls, and then we were so tired, and it took us about an hour and a half maybe to get to our Airbnb afterwards, which the location was absolutely beautiful, perfect. It was a very quiet neighborhood. It was very nice, feel very safe, and it was very, very cozy. So that was our pretty much first day, mostly traveling, and of course lots of talking, lots of, just kind of like excitement for everything. So for our second day, early wake up. We are preparing to go to the venue. Cold? Excited?
So excited!
So we'll see you then. I think I got up, I don't know, I want to say about 5 in the morning, maybe 4:30 or something like that. So it was time to get ready. Trying to figure out also what to wear is always a very exhausting and nerve-wracking, because you just feel like nothing is good enough, but at the same time you gotta wear something that's fairly comfortable, because you are there all day long. At least we were there all day long. So I finally got my outfit ready, which I have made this kind of like a banner thing. So actually let me show it to you. So I just put in online one OK Rock albums and came up with this little banner that I pinned onto my pants on the side to just kind of like, I don't know. I just thought that was a very neat idea. I liked it, and I have more memories left. So I had that, and I wore one of the Eye of the Storm t-shirts. So we, I think, arrived at the venue around, I want to say it was about 8:30 in the morning, or 7:30, 8:30. Maybe. Oh gosh, I already forgot, but it was pretty early. So we were fairly much more close to the entrance. We started taking numbers in to see how well, that will work. And our group was numbers 14, 15, 16, 17 in line. So that was, very much close to the front. People ahead of us, I do believe I heard them saying they were there about 5 o'clock in the morning, which honestly, I did aimed a little bit for like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. It didn't really work out, but honestly, I think the timing for us still worked out very, very well. We brought our chairs in. We just sat there. Some of us more freezing. Some of us were pretty content with everything. So as time was going, more and more fans starting to arrive. We had try to make the VIP line, and then we try to make the general admission line. So at first, definitely, I think organization was pretty well. Afterwards, I'm not really sure, because everything just started to get quite a bit of people, as you would imagine. A lot of people came in, definitely much more later, which I was a little bit surprised, but at the same time, I do what I think is best for my situation, and I wanted to be up front, so I am definitely going to be there pretty early. And I think like the energy was like definitely awesome. People brought their banners to be signed and everything. They all look absolutely amazing and super cute, which I do believe they said no banners were allowed to be handed to the band after the concert, or, that last moments. But things definitely happened, which people put a lot of effort into making those and showing the love and support and just dedication. I mean, I personally really, really like that. So during the standing in line, we took a little break. That's why we also took numbers in hopes of, if you need to leave the line, you can come back with your number, where you were standing and everything. We've taken a little break, going to Tim Hortons, and came back. The VIP line was letting in after 5 o'clock. I want to say it was like 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. We finally got in there. We were able to do all like merch shopping while we were standing in line, which was very, very convenient. Honestly, I think that is the best way to do it. I think the organization for that part was very well done. I will say, I wish they had definitely more of the merch that was advertised. I was planning on buying, and of course I bought like way less. So I got this shirt, I got this one for my husband, and then I got this one for myself, the black one with the tour days. That is kind of like a must. For me personally, when I'm buying it, one of those has to have the tour days. And they didn't have the red t-shirt, and they did have a long sleeve, which I'm not a big on a long sleeve, so I didn't end up getting it. And then they had these set of pins, and then they had another set of pins, but we didn't get them. That was just what was advertised. This is the shirt I also wanted to get in black. They didn't have that, so this is the one I got. This one was the long sleeve visual of it. And then we didn't get, sadly, any of the towels. Now, I don't know 100% if the towels were all sold out or what. I'm not really sure. I was really, really, really hoping to getting the towel. So maybe, I don't know, with their next tour, maybe they will be available. Maybe not. Not sure, but I really want some towels. Also, I believe they were advertised 2 different bracelets. They had only this one, and I think there was like a red one, another one, so I got this one. And then they had the tote bag, so I went ahead and got the tote bag. I will say it's a little bit thinner than I expected, kind of see-through and stuff, but still got it. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it for the merch that I got. I am still considering buying this one in my size. I believe they do have like a pre-order one on their website, so I will be checking that one out later. So they did give a pretty decent time for the merch shopping as we were standing in line. afterwards it was time to go in. I just did not know what was happening, what it was going to be and stuff, but it was still very organized. We did have like a green little bracelets that showed that you were the VIP, so as you were going through they would check your bracelet to make sure you are where you belong. So as we got to the stage, we still had to wait pretty much an hour, I think so, maybe just a smidge over an hour. At that time, I was already very tired. My feet were hurting and my back was tired, which I already have back problems anyways. But we were standing there, we were waiting, we were like right by the stage. The first ones by the barricades. Very exciting. The concert started. The pain went away. You just felt no pain whatsoever. So it was really, really awesome. The energy guys put into the concert was absolutely amazing. This is also the first time I am experiencing 1OK Rock with just them without any openers. So this has been something we were living towards for so long and waiting for it, and we finally got it. So yes, I am just so excited and ready for the next one, which they have mentioned that they will be coming back again for the next year. Not really sure exactly what plans are going to be or how they're going to be arranging the concerts. Will it be again more of a bigger venues as they did this time? This was kind of like a tester, or will there be some locations for smaller venues again? So honestly, not sure. Most thing importantly, I'm just very excited that they had such an amazing tour. Everything was so successful and everyone was there to support them. I am so glad that such thing happened. And again, we got to enjoy their performance for a little over 2 hours, just them. That was absolutely incredible. Wouldn't change it for nothing. That was absolutely amazing. So we had most of the time everyone was singing, screaming, excited, you know. So filming my footage was pretty much, you hear me screaming and singing, you hear others. So it was the love and support and excitement. There's times I try not to sing, so I was like, okay, so we don't hear my voice all the time, but there's times I just could not help it. I just need another person that comes with me that would be my like a filming cameraman for me to film while I'm singing nonstop. I just need something like that. I need to hire someone to do this for me because I just want to sing along at all times, but also do not want to hear my voice on the camera. So I'll need to figure that one out. Okay, so the concert, and then of course during one of the last performances, they have performed their new song, which I did record a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. I just kind of cut it off and continued try to just enjoy and indulge in everything. I'm not posting that one. I'm just gonna leave it out. I don't know when they're going to be coming out with the whole song and posting it, so we'll see. So that one probably will never come out on my channel. I'm just gonna leave it at that, leave it as my memories. But I did film their very last moments, I guess, on the stage, thanking everyone, kind of like finishing and wrapping everything up. I love their jerseys. It looked so cool. Absolutely loved it. So, and I was really, really excited that, you know, they ended up getting all the banners, and my friend Sarah was able to hand the little sushi toy. She wanted to hand it to Taka, but he was like kind of like everywhere, so Ryota was able to grab it. That's so cute. I'm just so happy for her. And then they had a picture taken and Sushi was in the picture. Oh my gosh, so exciting, so happy. So that was just like an absolutely crazy, amazing moment. And I think during that time as it was happening, we tried to like record it, and I think my footage like went like somewhere else because I was just like so I don't remember. I like that is how I'm remembering it. I need to look through it again. And I don't know if I caught that particular moment or did my camera just went somewhere else. So that was, again, it was very, very exciting, very exhausting, very much more fun. So many fans, everybody, you know, was mingling, chit-chatting within each other, sharing their moments and experiences from the past concerts or the concerts that are going to be going next. So lots and lots of fun things during the concert, before the concert, after the concert. So always absolutely amazing. This is my sister have gone. This is her second concert. From the first time she went, she's like, yes, let's go, always going. So that is what is happening. So she was just like, again, this was absolutely amazing. I'm never missing this. I have to be there all the time. I definitely agree. Definitely agree. So by the time we got home, got settled in and everything, it was like between almost 2 in the morning till 3 in the morning before we actually went to bed. And then the next day we were planning on starting our day, leaving Airbnb at 10 in the morning to go explore Toronto area. We didn't even walk up till 9:30. So we didn't even leave the house till noon. We were so exhausted, just sleeping. That's all your body wanted to do. But we have definitely still enjoyed. We did a little bit of a shopping. We did a little bit, went to the see the Toronto sign. There was quite a crowd of people as well, so things were going on. And then we went to the tower. We had some delicious Japanese food, more shopping, walking around, this and that, got a coffee, little by little. Next thing you know, it's already almost 9 o'clock. We rented a space in the garage, so and then was time pretty much to go. And we have finally left Airbnb, try to settle down, relax, had a little snack later on, and we did bought little souvenirs and this and that. And then afterwards, it was time to go to bed because the next day we had to wake up early for traveling because some of us had to drive even more further than the others. And So I think we left 6:15 in the morning. I personally, I'm not necessarily a morning person. I'm definitely not a night person. So I can deal more with mornings than I can do with nighttime. So we left. We stopped by Tim Hortons. I think that was our like third time maybe stopping by Tim Hortons. Always a very enjoyable stops. The coffees, the drinks, donuts, some breakfast food. So always very delicious, very wonderful. Was it the third time? Was it fourth? Gosh, it's been many times we stopped by. And then the journey on the way back actually was much more faster, easier. It was less trafficy and stuff, and going through the borders also was, I guess, faster that way than on the way back. And then we got to the places, then we got to drop Sarah off at one spot in Ohio. We said our goodbyes, and then she got picked up by her family, and then we continued our journey further into Columbus, Ohio. And then after that, some settled in, while the others, we still had to drive more. Some had to drive extra 2 hours, some had to drive extra 3 hours. So, you know, other than that, it's like the driving, yes, it was exhausting, it was tiring, but I think everything turned out very well. It's a new experience, and you know what you can handle, how much driving, how much sitting you can handle. So I think for most part, everything worked out very, very greatly, besides being exhausted. Other than that, we had fun. Everybody did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, and the concert was pretty much the main event that we were going to, which ended up being absolutely perfect. And that is your number one thing you want to do. So we are going to be waiting what's going to be next. Don't know where we're going to be ending up, where the concerts are going to be, how things are going to be turning out. Most importantly is to make it over there, and that's all, you know, getting your tickets and getting there, and then figuring out all the little details. So this was our journey, and I am impressed that this got made into a 20 minutes and not more. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask. Getting tickets was also a little bit crazy, I think, but my sister was able to score all the tickets. The VIPs, they were named a little bit, labeled a little crazy, so trying to figure that one out, that was interesting. I do wish a lot of times things would be much more easier explained, and I wish ticket prices would be already available, kind of, you know what to expect, because then everything happens to be a resale and everything else, you don't even know what the original was. So let me know how your guys' experience was. Have you ended up going to the Premonition World Tour? So we had one in Canada, and there was the LA one after that. I wish I had the time and the money. Honestly, I would have went, but it's just absolutely impossible. It was much closer going to Canada rather all the way to LA for us. So let me know if you guys have gone or to any other locations. How was it? Was it amazing? I love seeing people's footages and pictures. I didn't took as many pictures because as I was filming on my Android, you're able to take pictures at the same time as it's filming. So the pictures are not like super duper perfect, but I need to go through all of them. So thank you guys so much for sticking around, listening and watching the vlog. Again, if you have any questions or anything that you want to add about your own experience, please let me know. I love reading comments. So we'll see you guys next time for whatever it is that's going to be happening. Hopefully some sort of a concert again. Bye.